Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to A Patient Gamer Plays Divinity Original Sin 2. And we are in the Magister, or White Magister, I should say, barracks. Underneath the Magister barracks. This is the place that Lord Kim has been looking for. We're not going to tell him yet, because we know he's not a good guy. Instead, we're going to ramsack the place, steal everything we possibly can to get as much money as we possibly can in order to use it to buy lots and lots of sorcerer sundries. Or something. Maybe I can get a new one, but I doubt it. Can't remember if this... Okay, I think this leads to the dungeon area. Which was weird, because I should have found a way to get back in here. Let's see.
Much effort to maintain secrecy.
Ah, okay.
What are the Magisters hiding?
Oh, that's right, yes. Alright, so this is like the main secret area. We don't want to go here quite yet. I think there's a back entrance to that I think is better. Because there's like a bunch of these really powerful, I forget what they're called, but they're the guys that they're following Dallas around, like her bodyguard things that are like kind of like the silent monks, but they're not. They're like the upgraded version of the shriekers, but they walk around, but they do a lot of damage. And if I can lock them down, I think it's easier to do it from the other entrance, which you will see shortly. For now, let's take one level at a time and do some puzzles and stuff in there. Uh-oh. Lots of traps in there. Hey, we got a rain scroll. Break your hand. So this is the area that the Magisters ran off to, and you will find going on
I found something.
that some of them have decided to do this in their lives rather than be caught. Gotta respect it to a certain degree. Sheet of... Do I have the haste scrolls? Okay, I have plenty of haste scrolls. I should probably just clean this all up since we're here. Just get rid of these scrolls so they're not taking up all this space. Keeping it all on that one. Oh, I have a resurrection scroll in here. Keeping it all on that one hot bar. That way I can just... Other seeds? I don't know what to do with those. Summon oily blob. Nah. No, don't need those. I mean, I do, but just not on this hotbar. Oh, I forgot I have skin graft. Yeah, I should probably use that eventually. Use burning poison nectar. Resets all cooldowns is what you'd mainly want to use that for. Okay, rain scroll. Alright, so everything should be here if I am not mistaken. Give it a look-see. Just a quick look. There's that. Not putting that resurrection scrolls on there. Yeah, looks like it should be everything. I think we're good. Okay, so that was a quick little cleanup. Let's see what's going on here. What is this? Giant poison vial. I'll take it. Guy got some money on him. We'll give him a talking to once we're done here. Intelligence brief. Journal is apparently used for tracking the patrol routes of Ark's paladins. I wonder what they say in the UK. Is it routes or routes? Each target is described in detail, from the gender and hair color of each paladin to the fit and condition of their uniforms. I think maybe there's some stuff right here. Yes, there is. 3 Constitution, 1 Hydrosulfus, 20 Water Resistance. That's actually pretty good ring for like a healer. But, I mean, we don't need it, but definitely sell it. This. That's what it is. Okay. Trying to trick me. I'm not one to fall for your tricks so easily, my friends. That's not true. I've fallen for plenty of tricks. Alright, let's loot every single thing we can in the planet in here. Any other goodies? Money. I'll take it. Alright, I think that's it for now. I believe there's no more secrets. Space over there. Okay, let's give these guys a talking to.
You are no magister, no paladin either. Resourceful of you to breach our inner circle. I'm sure Marwell must be fuming.
Nah.
Tell me, does Ark still stand?
Say that yes, Ark still stands. Why would he ask such a thing? Ask the spirit what happened to him. Ask the spirit about the whereabouts of Dallas. I'll just talk to him. Ark still stands.
Lately, I was investigating possible threats to Arks. My inquiries led me to suspect that a dwarven enclave was planning something significant
Oh.
from within the city's sewers. They've long used the sewers for smuggling contraband, but something changed recently. They seemed nervous. More guards, more hidden chambers, more secrets.
Well, he was on to something, as we well know.
I fear that an attack against the city might be imminent. Good Queen Justinia seeking to take advantage of the disarray in the Order, perhaps.
Well, he wasn't wrong. Ask what he thinks the dwarves are concealing exactly. Ask about the contrabands that the dwarves were smuggling. Number 2.
There was nothing of great importance, just some restricted goods. It's whatever else they have that concerns me.
Alright, number 1.
The dwarves ransacked a Divine Order ship recently. The Peacemaker. A vessel like that is commonly used for safely transporting shipments of death fog.
Uh-oh.
If that's what they're hiding down there, then they must be stopped.
Say that he heard enough and turned to other matters. Alright, ask the spirit what happened.
What happened? I followed orders, that's what. Magister Raymond decreed that no white magister should fall into captivity, no matter what. Better a quick poison than a sloppy thrust from the paladin blade, anyway.
Fair enough. Ask the spirit about the whereabouts of Dallas. Ask if Raymond is here. Ask if Raymond's here.
Magister Raymond may not be with us in person, but his orders were clear, and we obeyed to the letter.
Ask the spirit about the whereabouts of Dallas.
The spirit offers you a wry smile.
I'm in a poor position to keep tabs on the living. All I know is that Dallas arrived in the city with a sizable retinue of my white magister brethren accompanying her.
Alright. So as you can see, a lot of the magisters, they're not all these bad people. Although they are involved in some pretty harsh things, due to the gray writing the gray writing nature, I guess I'll say, of this awesome game.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Not everybody's bad, and a lot of the times they're just trying to do their job, you know? The spore is in the new research lab. You can reach... Okay. Don't confuse it with the sewer gate. Did I already get that? I haven't done that yet. Oh, we found a letter. Recharge. Return the breastplate of contamination. That's right. I forgot. I haven't finished the seat of power yet. Should do that next, actually. Okay. Well, yeah, that gives us the contamination armor. That's a pretty gnarly fight, but it's easy. Should be easy for me because I am a fire dude. So you'll see once we get to it. A lot of plants, which are really weak to fire, if I recall.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Chicken scroll. Always love me chicken scroll. It's hilarious if you get turned into a chicken as like while wearing the vulture set. It'll be this chicken, but it'll have the wings, these huge wings. It's great.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Yeah, we get it. There's lots of traps. Come on, man. Okay, so there's a puzzle in here in order to open up this chamber that's in the back.
Aha!
Right here.
There's something behind this painting.
But we have to figure out the code,
Magister trickery.
which was the
They must
same.
have many secrets to go to all these lengths.
Yes, we get it. Which is the same code, I think, to the original puzzle to get down here in the first
There's
place,
something behind this painting.
if I recall. But again, should I sell that? I think I can sell that. We'll see. I just have to remember which one. I think it's what the order was. I can always just go upstairs and check again. But let's see if we can just remember off the top of our heads, even though we can't.
Spotted a trap.
Okay, so body. I don't think body was one, was it? Maybe it was. Chess key. I'll take that. Don't know what it goes to. Teddy bear. The Art of Destruction. I already know that. Okay, there's all these little books in here. You always want to try to look in here for any goodies, especially if you have any points into the luck
The
skill.
following subversives, known as Seekers, have been confirmed as dead or apprehended.
Dugan,
Guy,
Alistair,
dwarf,
Claude.
male. Alistair, human, male.
I'm not going to listen to him. Turn off all those. That's funny. I never read that before.
The following subversives, known as Seekers, have been
Constance.
confirmed as dead
Did we meet a
or
Constance?
apprehended.
I don't know.
Careful now, that's a trap.
That's a trap. Okay, so if I can recall,
Spotted a trap.
let me see. This one is Divine. This one's Mind. That's the button to the other one. Society and Body is on the other side. Let's see if I can find any information on that. I'll probably just go upstairs. Warden's report. Really make out the writing so hard you pray. You can tell this word details of the Magistrate's barbaric interrogation tactics. Yeah, they're not the greatest of guys, unfortunately. It's like our CIA. For the greater good. But you killed a whole herd of infants. Oh, yeah, for the greater good. Those infants could turn up to be Hitler. You never know. Okay, plaque.
The plaque reads 4, loyalty to the divine.
Yeah, divine. So if it's the same, I forget. I think it's probably the same. Then I have to do it in the order 1, 3, 2,
The
4.
plaque reads 2, order of society.
The divine is 4. Society is 2.
The plaque reads purity.
1. All right. So should we?
Engraved on the plaque are the words
Let's try this again. So mind, body, society, divine. I think. See if that works. Mind. Body.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
Society.
Work behind these walls.
Yeah, man. Run over there. And divine. This is like the only puzzle in the game that I don't have to look up. It's so easy, a toddler can do it. There we go. And it opens up the treasure room. I'm going to carry all this out in my pocket. Or just 566 of it. Alright, let's see. We got some more potions, some more monies. Always nice. Silver cup, not worth enough. Ooh, I'll take that diamond though. Any money I can get, I'll take. Ooh. Do I have the key here? I do have the key. Wow, that's a lot of money for just a regular ring. Cool beans. Take that malachite. Take that ruby. All the gems we just sell. Confiscated staff. Let's see what this is. Tornado. Wow. 3 to intelligence, 1-handed, 2 to 2-handed, 2 to arrow search. I think I did one playthrough with staves. Never really do staves. I should do that again. Because, yeah, I just never really used staves before. It's just, never really my thing, my style in gaming. Never really used staves. Okay, so this is the secret entrance that I was talking about that should take us behind kind of like an elevated position of the baddies that's in that room. I'm going to get every little ounce of gold, so bear with me. I am a greedy, greedy man. Gimme, gimme, gimme. A little slow at it, too. By the way, it's a lot faster if you just click on the item without using Alt to bring up the item names. It'll pick it up faster. Alright, so anything else behind there? Painting of Alexander. I wonder how much that's worth. Sometimes these are worth a lot. Not enough to carry 200 pounds around. Alright, let's give it a quick save because we might have trouble. Okay, so yeah, they sometimes can see you. So you gotta be quiet. So we're gonna try to sneak up here. This is what I'm talking about. So if I were to come down this way, I'd probably get spotted a lot easier. Luckily with the vulture set, I don't get affected by any of the oil. Now I believe these guys do teleport. So that's kind of a problem. But if I can get them all locked down and then just put my incarnate there, then they should focus on him. But I don't know if they'll just like one-shot him. So I think I'm gonna use Necro Infusion here. Forget what these guys are weak to. But I believe fire is... Actually, I think I'm gonna try Electric Infusion. Yeah. I always do Necrofire. Mainly because I use fire, but could do oil. First oil infusion might be good too. That'd be a nice combination. They do have a lot of earth damage, but I don't know. I just want to use electric just because it looks cute. Okay, let's see if we can get this down and without them jumping up and one-shotting me. I can always teleport some of them down, but I just don't want to have to. How far? Okay. That just within range. Okay, that's not going to help. Alright, let's eat some food. Let's eat a potion. These guys are all physical damage, if I recall, so a dodging potion would be good. If I eat this, is it going to take me out of stealth? Like 20% melee damage is air. I mean, that might be good if they jump up on me. But for now... Okay, this is definitely good to have because they do inflict bleeding. Which I think I'm immune to bleeding anyways, aren't I? That also gives me a bunch of extra armor. Okay, so here's what we're going to try. We're going to see if this will take me out of stealth and they'll notice first. Hopefully not. Okay, it doesn't. We'll take that. I'm going to take that. And before this runs out, I'm going to hit all these guys. Alright, so they are entangled. And I still have a great amount of action points. So I will do my incarnate. We are going to electro infuse him. And then we're going to beef the heck out of him. And hopefully, I should have one more action point so I can get out of the range of them. So they won't teleport up to me. Oh, no, I can't. Yes, I can. Okay. I forgot I used that potion reduces my movement speed. Okay, so that should allow this. Look at that. Boom. Okay. Gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting that to do that much damage. That just worked out really, really well. Okay, well, that was very easy. I mean, they are level 18, so I do outlevel them by 1, but damn. These guys are usually really, really tough. Like, what? What difficulty do I have this on? On classic mode, which is like the normal mode. I was not expecting that. I mean, that's cool. I'll take it. Letter? What does this say? Report details the many and varied ways in which the dwarves were suspected of plotting a preemptive attack on the Divine Order, which they were. Following strict military protocol, the author of the report suggests the Order bide their time and wait to see what the next dwarven move may be. So it's interesting you see all these interweaving plots that turn out to be true. Intelligence brief, I think I already read that. Yeah, I already read it. Bark at the flame. Do I have that one? Flame runes? No, okay. Alright, so we gotta be careful around here because once we pick up like one of these items, then Lord Kim's gonna come down and interrupt us. So let's give it a quick save and just loot the crap out of everything. I am very pleased with my incarnate. He did a great job. I should give him a raise. What do you guys think? Grenadier's Journal. Pretty sure I already have that. Not sure if there's anything else I can learn from books. You'd be surprised. Alright, so we're just gonna go and loot everything. White magic notes are written with the crazed fervor of the zealot. With much repetition and jargon, they reveal that the White Magisters firmly believe that they are following Lucian's own footsteps. Not only that, they seem to believe that Lucian himself is still somehow leading them and that they must prevent any outsiders from entering the crypt. This is what I'm talking about. It's not like these people are super evil and stuff. They're just a lot of them anyways. Some of them are evil, but a lot of them are just misguided and thinking they're doing the right thing. Like any, extremist religious group. Intentions are good, but, road to hell's paved in gold and all that. What is this? Alright, power work rune. Heck yeah, I'll take that. Skull. Nah. Pretty sure I can turn that into something, but I'm not going to. My memoirs. What's this? I remember when I was a kid, we made water balloons from intestines. Okay. Oh, well, there you go. I just said, not 2 minutes ago, I don't think I can learn anything more from books. And boom, learn that. Alright. That is a really pricey amulet. I'll take that very much. Thank you. Ooh, I'll take maggot recipe as well. Read. Letters written in ancient tongue. Language is guttural, demonic, and dark. Reading the note out loud sounds like an incantation. Just looking at the word feels like being taught how to work with ancient technology. Okay, that, again, I just said, I probably can't learn anything. Here you go. That I actually want to learn or use because those grenades are really good. Oh, I never have empty grenades. I need to buy those. Because, like, maggot grenade's really good. It's basically just mind control. Turn people onto your side can get you out of a pinch pretty easily. Even works on most bosses. Not all, but most. Already. Excuse me. Raymond's orders. All these already have. Let's see. Alright, sorry about that. I had to take care of something real quick. Civilian ledger. Given the content of this report, the Whites were keeping track of more than just sorcerers and paladins. They were building files on all the Ark's populace. That's not suspicious at all. Big brother looking out for you, yeah? Alright, so there's usually always a little something somewhere. And I can get from this. I can deduct. Why can't I talk? I can deduct one recipe from this book, but this reads more like a puzzle than a recipe. I have to experiment with what I can learn from these rhymes. Tormented souls by old scrolls are absorbed, then fed with some food for the creatures unborn. Just imagine a sneeze from another dimension with pepper released to grab their attention. Okay, I guess I already got that one. Same stuff. A lot of these are going to be the same, like I said. So, you never know what you're going to find, though. So you always look into everything. I can give her a talking
You
to.
again. It seems we are fated to meet before the Hall of Echoes after all.
She's a spirit now? Ask what happened to her plan of going to the Hall of Echoes. Who was she? Was she... Oh. I think she was the one that we gave the corpse explosion to, right? And then she went and killed herself in Act 2. You guys remember that? Tell her the Hall of Echoes holds the only place she will ever find. Only peace, rather. Abolish the promise of the Hall of Echoes, consume the spirits. Number 1.
She grimaces, looking away from you.
No, it's not at all how I imagined it. I thought there would be so much more to learn. Now I am seeking things you could never find for me. Rituals to awaken as an undead again. True death only rekindled my desire to be alive.
Oh dear.
And I've heard there's some kind of covenant, I can swear.
No, you don't want to do that.
I don't seek anything so pedestrian as peace. I seek knowledge.
Alright, at least she knows what she wants. That's fine. I respect that. Alright, let's see. Any more goodies here? I know this is super entertaining for you guys just watching me like loot all this stuff, but this is a learning experience. Consider it that if you ever play the game, which you should, because this game's amazing. Alright, we got a lot of loot. See, that's why we look into everything. I mean, of course, these are chests, so naturally there's going to be loot there, but no. Still, you never know. But again, if you have the Lucky Charm ability, which I don't anymore, it's really worth looking into stuff because there's always something usually to pick out of barrels and bookshelves and things like that. We don't have any Lucky Charms, but sometimes these still hold some goodies. So always look. Anything up there? Can't reach. What's this? Pick out the writing and pressure painting in front of calls. No, I already read that one. All right, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Oh, a jar of mind maggots. I'll take that. Work test, intelligence brief. Anything up here? Sometimes there is secrets and buttons. Nope, nothing there. Alright, let's make our way around. We're getting there, almost done. And then we can move on with Lord Kim. A lot of oil everywhere. Too long, the magisters are waited for toil, yet the recent expedition of the Council of Seven laid the foundations of our grand design. Needs to say, we've still following the footsteps of Devane. Alright. The last stand of the magisters. Dallas and her white magisters are determined to purge the world of its source. They must be stopped. That's what that said? Let me read that again. Or was it? In the desk. Oh, it was this one. These scribbled meeting notes were clearly taken in a hurry, and barely any segments are legible, save the following passage. For too long, the white magisters waited results for our toil. Yet the recent expedition of the Council of Seven laid the foundations for grand design. Needless to say, we follow in the footsteps. Okay, didn't say anything about them getting rid of Source, but alright. I get it. Secret document. There we go. This document contains the details of one Karen. Seriously, do not leave him unattended. The danger is immense. They didn't call him the mistake for nothing, you know. He can control massive amounts of Source if given the opportunity. I shudder to even think of what happened last time he was in full control of his powers. Okay, well. Oh, that give me some XP. We'll meet the mistake at Lucian's tomb. Release Karen, blah, 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 blah. He transformed into... Okay, well. Didn't really add anything new here. We read of the mistake a god woke and trained by... Oh, I guess that's what it was. Who turned on the earth. Okay, we already know that. Still, I don't ever remember that actually being there. I can deduct one recipe. Okay, we got that. Alright. Now let's head back up here and snake all this stuff up here. What's in here? Goodies, goodies, goodies. Raymond. Our efforts to follow the true teachings of Lucian have taken an unlikely turn. In order to save Rivellon from the evils of Source, we must first seek the aid of history's most notorious sorcerers, Brachus Rex. The Mad Sorcerer King will be able to lead us to the Atiran, and then we can purge Source from wherever it lurks in the world. A captured Black Ring necromancer named Tarquin, or is it Tarquin? I forget how he says it, has managed to raise Brachus from his grave. As long as he remains controlled by my leash, we shall be able to use him to put our plans into motion. Once we have prevailed, we can dispose of both Brachus and the necromancer. Alright. Brachus shall remain at my side. I will present him to others as Master Friedemann, a scholar and advisor. I need your assistance in keeping Friedemann's true identity a secret. Our plan depends on it. Guard this information with your life. Uh-oh. So, that is a pretty big tell there. If you guys don't remember from Act 2, Brachus Rex is the notorious Mad King crazy dude that is extremely powerful. But now we know he is Dallas's little agent dude with the hood, Friedemann. So, there you go. Dun dun dun! Spear. 3 to finesse, 1 to two-handed, 2 to arrow thurge. Interesting. Skill selection. Sparking swings is pretty cool. 50% cleave damage. I never really did a speed build either. Alright. Let's rest up, get my source back. We have multiple options going forward after we loot all these guys. Gloves, huh? Dead white magisters. More dead white magisters. Talk to this guy.
The spirit of a magister stares at you with undisguised venom.
Your time is over, Godwoken.
Sorry. I'm still here, I'm just saying, you know. Dead white magisters. I'm taking all your gold.
The spirit of a white magister tips a vial of powder into a goblet of wine before her. She swallows it back without hesitation.
Well, they're loyal. Did you suppose you silenced me with your... It doesn't have any audio. Oh, it's Magister Raymond, too. Silence with your pitiable display of force. Were you so naive as to think I would not come to watch my comrades make the ultimate sacrifice? How did you even get here? Can ghosts take boats? Their courage is something you will never understand. Murderer. Demand to know where Dallas is now. Dallas is so very close to her goal. She must be at the cathedral as we speak, hovering above Lucian's holy corpse, the Atyran in hand. At last she will purge the powers of the gods still raging within. This is how Lucian, even in death, will become the savior of us all. With him, all source will wither. With him, divinity itself will die. No source, no void woken. Remember, sorcerer? That is what we promised from the start, a cure that will save the world. We will redeem Rivellon. No longer will you and your divine ambitions stand in our way. Tell him to drop the bluster. You're going to stop Dallas. She will be dead or in chains soon enough.
Raymond's spirit smiles. The fanatical gleam in his eyes makes him look almost alive once more.
This world is rotten, and the rot started with the gods. We will all be better off without them. You should just stand aside and let it happen. But you won't, will you? Do you even know what you do with these powers that you chase? Say that if you succeed, it will be your right to seize the mantle of divinity and the power that goes with it. Shrug and say you haven't decided yet. Admit that you're not sure. This whole journey hasn't turned out how you expected it to. Let's play the humble route and do number 3. Ah, beginning to see the light, are you? Smirks. Too little, too late. Farewell, Godwoken. Enjoy the prestige of being amongst the last of your kind. Well, got a point. Dallas intends to take the Atyran, so we know that. Playmaker Sanders was involved in designing the cathedral. He may know how to access the Lucian's crypt. Truth is, no, not yet.
I had my doubts about you, but I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Kem looks about, then returns his eyes to you and gives you an imperious nod.
I was supposed to read the note on the table first.
With that out of the way, I'm sure you've prayers to submit and acquaintances to greet. My paladins will see to any further concerns. Goodbye now.
Explain that Dallas went to the cathedral. She's after Lucian's tomb, not along. You're happy to let them take over. Hold up a hand. You're not done. We're not done down here. I don't know if I want to tell him about Dallas, because we know he's not a good guy. They should just let him take over. Just, like, play along, you know. I could hold up a hand. Let's play along.
Paladins, turn this place upside down. I want every nook, cranny, and spider web examined. If there's nothing else, we have a lot to do.
So you need to talk about the investigation. You're curious about whether he's... Okay, so...
Enjoy the city, won't you?
It's just regular stuff. All right, where's the journal? Is it under the table? Journal. Yes. Raymond, I have received my final report from agents and arcs. Our enemies are many, but my primary concerns are with the individuals that know how to access the crypt of Lucian. One of these individuals is obvious, the crypt's leader, our keeper, Lord Arhu. I know Arhu is under your surveil. See that you increase your efforts and report any unusual activities to me.
Dallas. Let's see what you've been up to.
Lie down, I'm reading. He must not interfere with the grand design.
We're pulling a lot of strings and arcs, I see.
You have done well. I trust in your continued loyalty. Okay, so that's, oh yeah. Wisdom of the Keeper. Lord Ahu may know how to access Lord's tomb. Last stand in the Magisters. Dallas is bound for Lucian tomb. We know that. This journal. Handwriting Raymond's private journal is so full of flourishes, whirls, and loops that it almost seems as if he wants to obfuscate the meaning of the text.
If a single scrap of parchment is Raymond's name,
Shut up.
I want it brought here.
Much of it sounds half crazed, but some passages bear lucid thoughts. Soon the grand design will be upon us. Soon it will be realized. The time of the White Magistrates has come, the grandest design of all. We have a sacred duty to cleanse the world of the filth of source. Our Lucian guides us. Today, as always, I would have relished accompanying Dallas to the tomb of Lucian to see our final victory come to pass. But I am needed here, and I shall see that my sacred duty is fulfilled. I will see no one enter the tomb. And I would destroy all papers, scrolls, and minds that would reveal that way. Okay. So we already knew that, but perhaps the paladins can help us. I mean, they're going to find out anyways.
You'd better have something sensible to say.
So you need to talk about the investigation.
Here? Now? This is hardly the time or the place.
Should I tell them? I'll tell them. Screw it. Let's just progress with the story. Explain that Dallas went to the cathedral.
Is that so? Perhaps she thought to convince the keeper, Lord Ahu, to allow her entry. A foolish plan for more reasons than I can list. I wonder... Well, Anyway, it looks like I will need to deal with the witch myself. It's been a long time coming. But please, take this as a token of the Paladin's gratitude. You were invaluable once again. Now leave us to do our work. Be quick. I've other matters at hand.
Ask him to tell you about Arhu.
I'm not a library book to be perused at your leisure. Enjoy the city.
Well, maybe you should be. Alright, let's see. Give us some money. Which is going to be the ring. 2 to wits, 1 huntsman, 1 scoundrel, 1 to pyrokinetic. Kind of an odd combination there, but I'll take it. Worth the money. Hi, guys.
Does this place feel a little tight to you? Like a 2-quart sack stuffed with 4 quarts of taters?
Sure.
Never figured the Magisters would stoop so low. Disgrace to Lucian. Disgrace to the Order.
Alright, so now we know that Kim is not a good guy, so we could actually attack him and all the Magisters here and just wipe them all out, but what's the fun in that? Let's let the story progress. And there's a lot of Magisters we'd have to fight too, which isn't that big of a deal. I mean, they're not really... They're all level 18, but they can be a pain.
I never imagined Kim would actually find anything of interest down here.
Actually, with knockback arrows.
Should
Or
never have
knockdown
doubted
arrows.
him.
So they're not super strong, but you know, in groups they can.
Impossible. How did the Magisters manage to keep this place a secret?
They can give you a hard time. Okay. Well, I think we're pretty much done here. So we're not gonna have time to go try to find Lord Alhu and everything all in this video because that's gonna probably take a little bit of some not investigation, but some sneaking around and stuff. And we still have to get into Lord Kim's vault, which is a major part of it. And have to figure out how to do that. So we still have a few, let's see, 37 minutes in. I'm thinking we go and do the contamination quest, finish that up. Which I believe is down here. Attach. I thought I already did it, but apparently not. So we need to go out here. Actually, it might be faster just to go this way. How much weight do I have left? Oh boy. I might have to sell some stuff first.
They got damaged in the fight. It'll fix up just fine.
Let's go talk to our boy over here.
I serve all who seek aid, sir. As I promised, miracles at a modest price.
And listen to everybody say the same thing over and over again. Not anymore. Alright, we got a bunch of goodies to identify. Which means money. Money, 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 money. Money for me, money for you, money for everyone. Sell everything. We don't need any of this stuff. Nice, but don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it.
What do you think the Paladins would do to us if they urge you?
And just listen to that beautiful music. Great soundtrack, like always.
There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not
Worth a lot. Alright, getting 16 grand for that. Sunrise necklace. Get rid of all these little gems and things like that. Does he have grenades? Yeah, he does have some grenades. They are mine maggots. Okay. Well, he also has some empty canisters. I'm just going to buy all of these. So that I can make some grenades, because I want to do that. It's going to be helpful later on. Hopefully. Sell you, sell you, sell you, sell you, sell you. Don't you, don't you, don't you, don't you. Misty Diamond. Too bad this diamond looks so huge. Peculiar seeds. I don't think there's anything I can do with that. Either way. Now that I know how to press this button. There we go. That should give us some decent cash. Breaking 100k again. And we can buy some sorcerer sundries later. But for now, let's try to find the wrong way. I think we have enough time to do it. We can go and take out Diana. And go this way and then fly down here. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't done this yet. Weird, I actually haven't even been over there. Oh, it's probably because I didn't have lock picking, and that's why. Yeah. That's it. You have to lockpick that door. Unless I have the key now, because I did go into the Magister's area. Oh, wow, I had the key to that. And... yeah, not that one, no. Outhouse?
Be grateful that you don't feel the need.
But I want to have the need. Nothing better than having a good... never mind. Alright, that's pretty much that. We're gonna go down here and talk to Bront. If we can, which we can't. Without flying. Vulture set to save the day. Can I get over there? I can. Let me just leave this here. Take that. Might as well make some bigger potions out of them. Anything else? Yeah. Magister Brant. Sell that.
You again? You haven't seen Wainslow since we last spoke, have you?
Yeah, I did speak to him, so... let's just... oh, that's right. I might have just come out of the sewer from the other direction. Probably just to do the hatchet. Okay, say that you have in fact met Winslow, but he has died. Say that you have... you know what happened to the missing prisoners. They were taken to their... so their source could be harvested. So, number one.
Dead? Damn it! Damn it to the void! Winslow deserved better than that.
Say that you know what happened to the missing prisoners.
Truly? I thought they'd just escaped. Can't let sorcerers keep their sauce. At least the matter's settled. I can rest easy now. Farewell.
Why is he getting stabbed? That's odd. Okay, so before we go down here, I think we're going to switch back out to Fire Incarnate. Because all these things we're going to be fighting in here are going to be plants, which are really weak to fire. Alright, yep, there's Diana. Yeah, I could have sworn we already did this, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, let's read this. Book of charred research notes, only a few passages are readable. Confiscated the spores from a sorcerer. We know they're capable of germinating within a corpse, but how? Research is ongoing. Our next attempt should... an activation phrase, of course. In the elf's old tongue, most likely. Horrifying. Incredible, but horrifying. Shimgrar Duran. Forever sleep. Kamur Duran. Whatever. Okay, let's get this started. This can be a hard fight. Especially... on Lone Wolf, but I think would do fine. That's gonna hurt me, isn't it?
Diana, clad in her spore armor, holds the finished helm in her hand, wrenched from the corpse of a paladin at her side. She places it overhead and stiffens.
Yes, ancestor. Show me. I want...
Her head wrenches violently towards you. A moan escapes the helmet, followed by a trickle of bright blood. Beneath the helm, fever-bright eyes snap to meet yours.
Why do you come, elf? Seedling? We have a vessel already.
Ask who you are speaking to. Say you've come to stop the savagery. Point to the mutilated paladin. Another thief. Call out to Diana. Can she hear you? Yeah, call out to Diana.
Diana hears you. But Diana is not alone anymore.
Yeah, we knew that for a while.
She approaches you, the vines on her armor lashing as her voice becomes a chorus.
You come just as I finish. We are complete. One skin, and we only begin.
Remind her that she'd set out to help her people, not herself. Ask what she's planning to do. She's too far gone. Attack. Number one.
Yes, I want to reunite our people. Once. But the ancestor shows me we are never united, never truly one. But the ancestor makes more spores, and we become one. Do you see? Everyone.
Shake your head. The armor has driven her insane. Tell her that sounds like slavery. Nod vigorously. That sounds beautiful. Tell her the ancestor is corrupted. She cannot trust it. Reach for your weapon. Let's go number 4. The ancestor is corrupted.
It is all we trust. Do you see? It does not lie, does not force us to serve.
She suddenly snaps straight, trembling and rigid. A voice booms from the helm.
Enough, Shell. You do serve, but your purpose is done.
No! I see what you mean to do. You tell me we forgive them, save them, not...
The armor writhes and screeches, cutting her short. It slowly unfolds, and whatever is left beneath the vines is no longer Diana.
They poison our soil with death fog. It is for the ancestors to remember, not to forgive. And you alone witness, and so I do you this honor. You are the first to feed the harvest.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay, so, there's that. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, I'm just joking. Ow. Physical vulnerability, not fun. So now we're taking 25% more physical damage. Okay. So, I don't think I can teleport her because I think she's considered rooted. Oh no. Well, I don't have a lot into Lore Master, so I don't know. Okay, so in order to get this guy down, because he's like really strong, as you can see, we have to kill these blooms. So there's one right here, Bloom of Might. And we got the Bloom of Metal. And then I think the other one is... oh, it's down there. Bloom of Momentum. So they buff this guy up a lot. As you can see, tons of resistances with the Bloom of Metal. Bloom of Momentum gives him immunity to slow. He starts with more AP, a lot of movement, speed, and everything. And Bloom of Might gives him 50% damage. So not fun. Not fun at all. Fortunately, although you can't... okay, we can see it on these guys. Pretty much all these guys are weak to fire. So that makes things a bit easier. Otherwise, this fight would be a real big pain. First things first, I think I want to use... do I not have it? Uncanny Invasion. Yes, Uncanny Invasion on myself because these guys can all do a lot of damage. But how do we want to do this? For sure, we're going to need the Incarnate, but where do I want to put him is the question. I think I want to put him up there. Bloom of Might is definitely one that like should be taken out soon, though. One thing we can do, however, is root this guy. But before we do that, I think we're going to try to teleport her down there. Root these guys. Can I hit that one up there too? No, I can't. And then if I go over here, I think I might be able to get out of his line of sight. I'll get hit by this thing, but it's not really... actually, I'll just put an Uncanny Invasion on me. Because this guy hits like a truck. But if we got him locked down, I don't think it's that big. No. Acid Spore is not that big of a deal. I'll lose physical armor, but I will also poison. Which just heals me. Okay, so... aha, you missed me. Okay, so not too bad. Now we bring our Incarnate buddy. I think I want to put him up here. Put him in the Fire Cloud. He should be able to take out both of these guys pretty easily. Gonna turn you into a fire bro. Beef the hell out of him. Wait. Yes, that's what I want. Beef you. Beef you. And I think I'm gonna put haste on him or me. I guess I'll put it on myself. I do have a lot of fire abilities. Actually, I should have used Flaming Tongues. This thing might come at me. Alright, now. We're going to start with this. I don't know if that'll kill them. Should. Okay. Not going to kill him, but it gets him down pretty far. Negative 40% fire now, because he has Necrofire on him. He's going to be taking 330 roughly damage next turn. But with the fire debuff, the fire resistance debuff, I think he might die. We'll see. The metal gives them all the resistances. It's not fun. Oh, I already killed the other one, so he doesn't have the extra action points. I didn't realize I killed him so fast. Or did I? Or did my incarnate do it? I guess my incarnate did it. Taking a bit of a damage. You know, this guy's locked down, so he can't do any more attacks, which is nice. Oh, owie. Oh, no. Alright, you guys. You want to mess with me? You want to mess with me? Flame tongues. And then... Bone cage. That'll keep me up for a while. We are going to do a fire totem as well. Always nice, just helps out. And you, I want to get rid of. You guys have a lot of magic armor. So, we're probably not going to do that yet. Infect is actually good here too, because I don't think they're immune to infect, but we don't really need that right now. She's going to die pretty soon, probably. We need to get the might guy down, him. So we're going to do that right now. Flame crescendo, no. Guess we'll fire whip. Does a lot of damage. Oh, 3 action points, no wonder why. Okay, so that smacks him real good. Aura of intimidation. Alright, I can tank this, okay. They don't want to get into that fire. Deanna. So many options here. Guess we'll just stick with this guy. I get the bonus from up here, so I do that. See the amount of damage that does? It's awesome. Am I still in a cloud? Is that why I can't see this guy? Target is blocked. Don't know how he's blocked. Alright. I think I'll just walk over here. And get a better line of sight. Oh no, my totem! He's just walking through all that fire, forces him to do that, which is nice. Alright, they are not rooted anymore. But I still can slow them. Alright, we killed Diana. Do I have fire? Earth and air. Don't know if these guys... Yeah, okay, they get healed by earth and poison, so I don't want to use that. I want another totem. Always want totems. More totems. Go ahead and... I'll save that for the big guy. Just do this. Give everybody a roast. Flaming crescendo on... Just really use it on him. This guy isn't that big of a threat right now. I want to start whittling his armor down. You are going to die. Alright, so that reduces all his buffs. Which is good. I'm gonna just start... yeah, I should kill him. Alright, that'll kill him next turn. And you, I want to come down here now. So, I'm gonna have you walk over here. He's dead. Probably put some magic armor on him. Ooh, this could be gnarly. Go away, go away, go away, go away. No, he taunted me. He still does a lot of damage, but I also do a lot of damage. And I charmed him. Well, that could have gone a lot worse, gotta be honest. I'm not controlling this, obviously, because I'm taunted. My physical armor is down, which I'm a little worried about, but the fact that I charmed this guy is hilarious. Critical hit of like 30. That guy doesn't do any damage to me. See, that's why you want to get those buffs off of him. You see how he does that like triple attack? That thing is nasty. Alright, let's just walk him over here. Can't poison him, but I can heal from the far. Alright, I am going to fly away. I'm going to entangle all you guys. Going to give me some more of that. And give my guys some magic armor. Oh, I actually should have... I don't need to. I was going to give myself some physical armor too, but then I was like, they're stuck over here, so I don't really need it. I'd rather just get the magic armor going. He's dead. But now we pretty much can just do whatever we want to this guy. His charm went off perfect time. And that's that, pretty much. Do another totem just out of spite. Can't reach him with my whip, but I can reach him with this. Burn! One of the coolest looking abilities in the game. Alright, so that turned out pretty decent. Let's go loot everybody. Take that. Oh wow, look at all these munchy crunchies. Good loot from that, dude. The contaminated horror. So as you can see, if you don't know how the fight goes, it can be pretty gnarly at the start. But it's once you figure it out, it's like, oh, it's actually not that bad. This ability, Worm Trimmer, is almost like a must for every playthrough. With Worm Trimmer with Torturer, because they can, you can entangle, you can lock them down, even if they have full magic armor, and it just completely changes fights for the better. And so I always recommend that if anybody's struggling with a playthrough. Oh, Diana, you were such a sweet girl. Let's eat her heart arm.
The tallest of the ancestor trees have been lost beneath swirling clouds of death fog. Nothingness. Emptiness. You sag to the earth, utterly lost, and then you feel it. Not all is dead down in the valley. Spores given off by the ancestor trees. The presence within needs to grow, and it will show you how. But first, you must learn to protect yourself. You are not alone any longer. Later. The dead stone of the city weighs on you. You feel the life teeming within it, frantic and desperately lonely. But not for long. You lift the helm. This is your purpose.
Alright, well, that's kind of sad. Diana, she just, she wanted to avenge her people, or unite her people. She was another victim of the death fog, turning all these elves into, extremists. Unfortunate, but that's how it goes in war. So, we now have the full contamination set. Don't want to put this on unless you have a lot of persuasion, because he'll try to take your mind over. So this is a Hydrosophist and Geomancer set, pretty much. Or just an intelligence set. But you benefit most with Hydrosophist and Geomancer, or one of the two. Because generally you don't really use Hydrosophist and Geomancer together, because the water will just get rid of the oil, and the oil will just get rid of the water. Usually go, like I'm doing, Geomancer and Pyro. But what's the fun in just sticking with regular builds, right? So I'm probably just going to sell all this, because I'm not going to be using it. But it's, as you can see, it's a pretty nice set. If you're doing like a not so much tank build, but it's kind of like a tank mage hybrid armor, I guess you can say. A lot of intelligence wits, so it has a lot of offensive power, but it still has some pretty decent armor. And more of a finesse kind of armor, like as you can see, because the physical and magic armor are mostly equal, close to equal on all these pieces. So 148, 143, for example, 148, 143. So it's just unfortunate that you can't really get all of these pieces, these set items, same with the Devourer set, until you're in the last act. So that's the only time you can finish them. With the Vulture set, you get this in Act 2, and you can use it throughout the entire game. Not the best, probably used for every character, but I make it work. I mean, I'm just a caster, and this is a ranged, physical damage kind of set. This is for archers and rangers and stuff. But I make it work. Just the fact that you can do that is pretty awesome, thanks to the Sorcerer Sundries. But unfortunately, the other sets that are worth getting anyways, the Tyrant set's not really worth getting, but the other sets you can only get at Act 4. So I'll go sell this.
I serve all who seek, as I promised.
Video went over an hour, which is what I did not want to do.
Too loud. What do you think the paladins would do to
But
us
that's
if
what
we let them
happens
go
when you
like
get
that?
sucked into the game. What am I doing?
I serve all who seek, as I promised. Miracles at a modest price.
Alright, so dual wields, 2 to initiative. Not bad piece of gloves. Nothing else is too great, so go ahead and sell that.
Not too loud.
Sell all
What do you
these
think the
health
paladins would
potions.
do to us if they heard you going wrong like that?
Arx is still a free city. Last time
I don't know why I'm holding on to all this stuff.
There's
Seriously,
bodies
I
in
got
the streets.
lumpy
This
giblets,
place isn't
giblets,
free, not anymore.
bottle of wine. I don't need any of this. Why do I have this? Oh, whatever. I don't have the patience. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching this far. Next, I think we are going to either try to do the Devourer set for Portal of Dreams, finish that up, or make our way into the vault if we can. I'm still not sure how to do that without lockpicking, so we'll have to figure that out. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. This has been Jarek Defiler. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, spread it around. You guys have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you are. I'm out.